What's up, crew? Welcome back to the shop. This week we're going to try to pull the Model A out and see if we can get it ready for a car show. It's been buried back here for a while. We haven't had it out in quite a few years. 2020 was the last time it was registered. We pulled it out a little bit last summer, but didn't really drive it around. We're gonna see if we can get it out and get it running. First thing we need to do is pull this carburetor off and clean it out, probably rebuild it, because it is running like crap, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the ethanol gas. Anyway, let's get into it and see if we can get this thing off and get it cleaned out. And there we go. Take it over the bench and get it cleaned out. First thing I'm going to do is just soak this whole thing down with carb cleaner. Basically all I'm doing is taking this apart and cleaning everything out and put it back together with new gaskets and whatever parts it might need. I don't know if you can see down in there, but it's just gross. Telling you, that ethanol gas. I try to put non-ethanol in it whenever I can, but sometimes you can't always find it. Not getting too deep into this rebuild because this carburetor did run. This car ran. Drove it last year. Just been a long time since I really drove it, so basically just giving it a good cleaning. If I really wanted to go through the whole thing, I would let it soak in some carb cleaner overnight. I'll just put it back together. Alright, we got it all put back together. I'll throw it back on the car and see if we can get this thing started and do a little tuning on it. Oh, new gasket on it while we're at it. What the heck that is. I'm trying to make a nest down in here. It's pretty much just a stock 460. Got plans to rebuild it in the future, but for now we'll just run it how it is. Probably going to leave the air filter off for now. See if we can get this thing tuned up a little bit. I can't remember when or even why I did this, but I took the choke out of this car. It's a manual choke. And go ahead and throw another one in. Didn't even get it in the hole.
That's what she said. Michael.
See if I got this done right. That should work. So this car has the original gas tank in it, which is kind of rare for a car that's almost 100 years old. They're usually rusted out. People will usually just take them and cut them out and put their gauges in here and then mount a gas tank somewhere else. But since this one was good, I used it and put my gauge down here. And it's kind of cool, the fuel gauge on here. Just a little float and a glass lens that's pretty much looking into the tank. I'll put some gas in here and see if you can see that come up. It's about 4 gallons. And a little over a quarter tank, between a quarter and a half a tank. Not sure what this tank holds. 10 or 11, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Kind of neat. So the battery in my car was finally shot after 10 years, but I got a new one installed, so we'll get this thing pulled out. I've heard a lot of stuff online about these Optima batteries not being as good as they used to, so we'll put it in here and see how long it lasts, see if it can last 10 years like the last one did.